Hello everybody, and before we get into the Mr. Price scent review, please remember to like and subscribe. Okay everybody, so Scarlet Hill, the Mr. Price beauty brand, has brought out 4 new scents. I think we have to do a smell test because these look quite interesting. Let's start off with Oud Luxe. So I quite like the design on the bottle. It's very pretty. This is described as a spicy oud fragrance. Quite like that actually. It is, I would say, more unisex than feminine. It's got a cologne-y sort of scent profile to it. So if you wanted to do a little bit of a scent comparison, you could compare the Oud Luxe to the Sandalwood and Violet by Cotton On. So it's a similar, you know, sort of cologne-y, fresh, unisex take. I quite like it. It's not cinnamon-ish spicy. It's very refined. I like that a lot. Okay, then next we've got Velvet Blush. So this is described as a sweet amber fragrance. Again, the packaging is really pretty. I quite like that color. Like, that's really, really gorgeous. Again, if we were going to do another scent comparison, the Velvet Blush smells very similar, not the same. The saffron and amber, just the saffron and amber leans a little more leathery than the Velvet Blush. So if you wanted something sweeter than this would be your best bet. Then we've got the Musk Noir. This one obviously is super musk heavy. However, it is, I will say, very feminine, kind of powdery. Yeah, I get almost like a talcum powdery vibe. This one's the more mature one of the 3 that we've tested so far. And then lastly is Floral Aura. And then this one is described as a bold floral fragrance. So it's not a specific floral. I'm not getting anything very specific. It is super, super feminine though. Slightly sweet. Very fresh though. It doesn't smell the same as the I Heart Flowers by Lanthric, but it's definitely in that same avenue where it's just like bright floral. It is a very punchy scent, so I do understand the bold adjective used there. That's interesting, very different. Okay everybody, so final thoughts. I did really enjoy all of them. Obviously some more than others. I don't know if I would wear any of them personally. It's a little bit of a difficult, you know, at a push maybe. I think out of all of them, the one that surprised me the most, that I really liked the most, was the Oud Luxe. Very, very nice, very, very luxurious smelling, so the name was accurate. Not spicy in the way I thought it would be. Very, very elevated and kind of unisex. And probably one that I like because I would wear it with my favorite is the Floral Aura. It's very much a traditionally feminine floral scent, but super bright and light. It is quite a punchy scent, but I think it would pair very well with the Oud Luxe. So I have to wear these together and get back to you. But I think that would be a very good combo. Now, that's not to say that I didn't like these two. I just think they're not in my scent profile enough for me to justify wearing them. I think the Musk Noir is the furthest out of my comfort zone, but the Velvet Blush I could probably wear, you know, on a certain kind of day in the office probably. Again, I would probably pair the Velvet Blush with the Oud Luxe because those two just tend to go together. Amber and Oud are a very good combo. So I think the number one out of this review is that we discovered the Oud Luxe is absolutely delicious and could pair with multiple scents. I think as an experiment, I would have to wear the Oud Luxe with the Musk just to see how those two pair, seeing as I'm pairing it with everything else. But overall, I think these scents are super good, super elevated, and at a 99 Rand price point, that's super decent, specifically for 50 mils of any perfume. Eau de Toilette, you could maybe argue, but, you know, with how much Eau de Parfum can go for, especially depending on the brand, that's super reasonable for a very, very nice scent. I just wish there were more options. This is my letter to Scarlet Hill. Please add more options. Leave a like, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next review, everybody. Bye.